The word dream is a powerful one. I'm not talking about at night when you sleep. I'm talking about the second definition of the word. A dream is normally how people choose to describe something that others don't think is possible. I've had big dreams my whole life. From making it to the NFL, to help my family out financially, to selling out theaters for stand-up, to having a talk show that the world watches. I've accomplished a lot of bucket list things in my 34 years on this glorious planet, except for the thing that I've been dreaming about the longest.
There's a point in my life where all I could think about doing was professional wrestling.
Long before I ever kicked a football, I dreamt of being a WWE superstar and being a part of the grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania. Here's me powerbombing and rock bottoming, flying Ryan when I was just a young, stubborn baby boomstick. I know a lot of people can say they dreamt of being WWE superstars when they were kids, especially during the Attitude Era when I grew up, but most kids moved on from that passion. I never did. It was always my plan if football didn't work or when football stopped. You can literally ask anybody that's ever been around me at any stage of my life. Here's me at the age of 20, wrestling War Pig's big ass at an IWA East Coast show in Charleston, West Virginia. A month after that sweet victory, I was drafted to the NFL. Everybody assumed that would bury the wrestling dream, but we all know that's not possible with actual dreams, right? I watched every show, every week, and would go to every WWE show that came to Indianapolis while I was an Indianapolis Colt. I'd go to indie shows and be wildly jealous of the ladies and dudes that were able to wrestle and put on shows with zero risk of breaking anything and jeopardizing an entire career that's taking care of a whole family. I even bought a full-size wrestling ring and had it built in my barn so I could at least experience what life would have been like if I wasn't grossly overpaid to kick balls, but rather bumping for a living. I even got fined by my team for posting about my WWE dreams. And when I retired at the age of 29 after another Pro Bowl season in my prime, I called Rip Rogers and I started training.
Hi, my name is Pat McAfee. Ever since I was a child, all I wanted to do was become a professional wrestler.
I had zero offers, zero interest from any wrestling promotions, but I also knew I had zero contracts telling me I wasn't allowed to become a stud in this ring anymore. I was preparing myself for when the opportunity inevitably came. My business started booming, and yet again, my lifelong dream would have to play second fiddle to making a living for me and my people. And then I got a call from Michael Cole.
Well, nonetheless, as of February 1st, Pat McAfee's officially a contributor with WWE.
Hey! When he asked me to join the panel for NXT TakeOver pre-shows 4 years ago, I thought it was finally going to be my chance to prove that I belonged in the sports entertainment universe. I'll take any job, just let me in the fucking door. I cherished every opportunity. I treated every show like it was my last and my first. I wanted to impress everybody so that one day, maybe, just maybe, I'd get the chance to step into the sacred squared circle.
Everybody that says like I'm an outsider, like that, it's like, yo, I've been sitting on these kickoff shows for years, like asking, like, is there any way I could potentially, I think I'm supposed to be in there. Like, I don't think I'm supposed to be here.
Then that scumbag, Adam Cole, did what he did, and that led to my first WWE match. It felt like I was right back in my barn. I had fantasized of that opportunity millions of times in my life.
But Pat grew up dreaming of being a WWE superstar.
I guess I lost, but one-on-one, 17 minutes, no crowd, no gimmicks, just wrestling. Then I'd be offered the prestigious honor and opportunity to be a part of a main event at an NXT TakeOver. War Games! War Games! I took immense pride in having respect for the business in the process while also wanting to steal the damn show.
The show has arrived!
For no other reason than I had to find out whether or not my intuition was right or wrong all along. I loved every single moment of the build-up in every single moment of the match. Even flat backing from the top of the steel cage. This morning, couldn't really get out of bed, couldn't move much, couldn't walk. When I was asked to be a commentator on Dahn, I couldn't have said yes quicker.
McAfee.
And for 44 of the last 48 weeks, I've paid for my own plane to get me to SmackDown while running my business, running my show, and to be completely transparent, I've lost money in doing so, but there's something about keeping a promise to yourself. There's something about chasing a dream.
I'd like to offer you an opportunity to actually wrestle at WrestleMania.
At WrestleMania 38, the most stupendous WrestleMania of all time, I get to live out a dream.
It'd be a dream, boss.
But don't get this shit twisted. I've been preparing for this my entire life. I've wrestled at WrestleMania in my mind millions of times, and this dream, hopefully, inspires others to have the same damn one.